What's up, guys? Mad Rambles, episode 32. As always, I'll go over the things that I've been trying to improve on. They are coming up with an idea, a bit more enthusiasm, video professionalism in the sense that you can see me. Going into detail when talking about topics, a video plan, and being more seated and less off-putting by my movements. I've got my chair, swiveling around, etc. It's almost Sunday as well. So tomorrow I'll come up with some new things to improve on. I'm thinking about making it a bit more personal though, so I'll talk about them tomorrow. So episode 32, topic today, the reality of what you say. I've talked about this before briefly, and I might have even gone into it a little bit, but I'm gonna talk about it in a kind of different sense. And today, within that, we're going to talk about what often occurs, why it matters, how to leverage it, and the outcomes you receive. And as always, these are things that I've tried to implement in my life. I've learned I'm not fucking perfect, don't try to be. However, every single day, I aim to get better and better and better, to which that I can continue leveling up in every aspect of my life. So these are the things that I've experienced in my life, I've found to be useful, I've found to benefit from, and maybe someone else can as well. So, the reality of what you say, what often occurs, so much in life, so many times in life, people talk about themselves negatively, whether it's a joke, whether it's to make other people feel better, whether it's true, right? And not just talk about themselves negatively. They will talk about not being able to do stuff. And they will talk about how hard things will be. Like when you're in the gym, Ronnie Coleman sat there going, lightweight, baby, lightweight. It's funny as fuck, but it's got a point to it. He tricks the mind into thinking it's lightweight. Of course I can lift it, it's lightweight. Of course. And just for that mental switch, you're going to be so much more likely to achieve success compared to going in and being like, oh shit, this is fucking heavy. Never lifted this before. Probably won't do it. What's the fucking point in trying? But by switching the mentality, through switching the words you use, the outcome is more likely to be different. And the outcome is likely to be the desired outcome to what you want it to be. And every day I see people be like, oh, I can't do that. Oh, I can't afford that. Oh, I'll never be able to do that. Oh, they're this, I'm this. I can't do that because of this. They're convincing themselves. Every day they're convincing themselves of why they can't do X, Y, and Z. Instead of sitting there and thinking, it's easy, I can do it. It's easy, I can do it. It might not be easy, but the fact that it's easy doesn't fucking matter. The fact that you're tricking your brain, you're speaking it into existence what you want. And a book by Napoleon Hill, he talks about this. And I think it's called Think and Grow Rich. Yeah, it's Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And he talks about this, and he talks about how you speak what you want into existence and you put it out as a plan. You say what you want, why you want it, when do you want it by, what you're going to give for it, right? And then you say that every single day, and you're not only speaking it into reality, to which the universe might listen, who the fuck knows, but you're also convincing your subconscious that it's already existed. When I was in school, I used to see so many people be like, oh, I can't do that bit of maths. Oh, I'm rubbish at maths. Oh, I'd never be able to do that. Dude, so what? So fucking what? You only know that you can't do it if you try and you fail. And who gives a fuck if you try and you fail? You keep fucking going until you do get it. But too many people sit there and talk about, I can't do this because of, I can't do this because of. Switch. Say, I can do this in spite of. Just that mentality switch, even just saying that in the smallest things gives you so much more energy, so much more vitality, so much more emphasis to when you go and do stuff. Not only do you perceive you can achieve it, which is you're obviously more likely to achieve it, but it feels more real, it feels more tangible, right? When people say, "Oh, I'll never be a millionaire," they make the idea that they think it's so far away in a land that no one's ever visited before. That's impossible to get to. So it's the same likelihood of fucking going and traveling to Pluto and living there for a year. When in reality, it's not. But the difference between people who achieve it and the people who don't is they convince themselves they can achieve it. Conor McGregor's done this so many times. He talks about speaking into existence, the book The Secret. And he talks about this. He says, I visualized everything. I've talked about this before, so I won't go into too much detail. But he said about visualizing it. He says you've got to visualize as if it's now. You've got to do that with your speech, right? Say you're going to do something. And no matter what it is, if it's in a joke and jest, big yourself up. People talk about humility all the time. Definition of humility is to think lower of yourself than you actually are, right? How is that good? How is that good for your mental self, your subconscious, how other people perceive you? How is that good? And in society, we've almost been tricked. Oh, be humble. So, think yourself think yourself less than you are. That's basically what they're saying. Why? It's because other people don't want you to. Because if I sit down and say, I'm a fucking millionaire, I can't be a millionaire. I'm gonna be a millionaire. I'm gonna do this, and this, and that's what I'm gonna fucking be a millionaire. And I'm gonna show you and be a millionaire. People get offended by it. People don't want to hear it because it calls them out. They think, shit, man. Shit, bro, this guy's making me feel uncomfortable because I know intrinsically I should be doing more stuff. But they're not. So, fuck that. Fuck them. And seriously, if you want something, just speak it into existence all the time. And people perceive you as you perceive yourself, right? So not only prove yourself that you are a trustworthy, worthy person of success, a hardworking person by doing the actions. Say it, speak it. If you're constantly going around, I'm not that good, or I'm rubbish, or I'm stupid, people are going to think you're stupid because it's coming from the horse's mouth, right? Why would I think someone's not stupid if they're constantly saying they're stupid? You know what I mean? You would automatically, even if it's subconsciously, think it. So don't let them. Say you're amazing. Say you're great. Say you're great. Yeah, cool. It might come off cocky, arrogant. But that's where you put it into practice. You show them why. Right? And obviously, you don't always have to just go around saying it, just to some random person on the street. But if it's in a passing comment, don't use negative adjectives to describe yourself. Only positive. Not only to convince yourself, but to convince other people, to show other people, and then back it up with your actions. Alright? And you can use this, you can leverage it to achieve whatever you fucking want. Whatever you want. Like in my life, I see so much shit that I might not be the best at in this current situation. However, I'm gonna be. Right? And that's also a difference. When people talk about things that you're not the best at now, that's fucking fine. Fine, to be honest. Right? In terms of saying you might not be amazing or you might not know something. But choose the words carefully. Instead of me saying, fuck, I'm shit at building fucking houses. I'm shit at building fucking houses. No. Right now, because of the experience I have, I'm not the best. But I would be. Give me a fucking year and I'll be the best. Use that. Use the words you use carefully in order to trick your subconscious and train your subconscious to not make something feel tangible, but you'll also feel like you're almost living it now. Feel like you believe it now. That's when manifestation comes in, and speaking it into existence. But also make sure you follow it up with actions. Words without actions are empty. If you say you're going to be something, make sure every fucking day you continue to implement it and try to get better. That's why I do these videos. I say I'm going to be, at some point in the future, 3-4 years, I'm going to be fucking sick of these videos. Why? Because every single day I'm in practice. Every single day I get more comfortable. And the success might not be completely linear, and it might not be overnight. But it's going to happen. It's going to fucking happen. Because why? Because I'm going to stay consistent at it. And because I believe it. Right? Because I say it. I say it so it will come true. And that comes to the outcome that you'll receive. You'll receive everything you fucking want. Why? Because you tell yourself you will. And when your mind is powerful. When you tell yourself something, you will do it. And when you do it, it will happen. It's been a good call. 10 minutes. I've been Keenan. Peace.